Welcome to Travis County. Located just outside of Austin in the beautiful hill country is Lake Austin and Lake Travis, two of the beautiful resources here in Travis County. We're going to explore some of the issues that landowners have in Travis County. One street in particular, Storm Road here in western Travis County, has multiple businesses with permits that are not accurate. Why is this? Who let this happen? Let's discuss it. Me and my wife bought this really nice house located off Storm Road in 620 out by the lake. It's a gorgeous little greenhouse. We did our due diligence. We looked at aerial photographs of the area. There was no businesses at that time. We also checked with our county office and permit to see if anyone has put in a permit for anything besides a residence. But what we did find was several applications for homes that were really not homes but businesses. It seems like you can tell Travis County TNRC anything you want, they'll grant you a permit. They don't really care. I know this for a fact because I spoke with the head agent and she looked me right in the eye and said, I don't care if people fill these out correctly or not. Gwen Megan is the chief code enforcer for the Travis County TNRC. Problem is, businesses will put in an application, just like the Parrot Inn here, for a 7-slot RV park, and they really built a B&B. Now you should have a good understanding of what's going on. Where is this happening, you say? 620 Storm Road? This is my neighborhood. The places in red are the ones that we have the problems with. Let me introduce Marty Campbell, the Vice President of our Homeowners Association for this area. And let's take a little drive around the neighborhood.
Property, it belongs to Andy. What is Andy's name? He's getting it cleaned up, but he brought this mobile home in here. It was a lot worse. Not sure what's going on. Vlado had a hand in that. These are our power lines. These power lines go through. This property on the left belongs to Charles Transu. It connects to the adjoining lot where you see the metal building. This property is lot 63 of section 13. It belongs to Charles Transul. It backs up to this property here with the metal building, which there is a permit for a 2-bedroom house, but on the permit that was issued by the county says there is no house, although there's an approved septic for one. It is a residential lot, and as you can see, the power lines are some of the main power lines that go to Austin, and it runs directly across this property, and then further across it goes in the direction of this lot number 59 belonging to Ricky Turner, who's trying to open the propane storage facility just beyond here, which would be built directly under these lines. This property belongs to Ricky Turner. He purchased it a few months ago with the hopes of installing a propane storage facility. He currently owns Weberville Propane, a large distribution center. Please note that this lot is not to provide propane to the community. It is to refill his trucks for distribution. This is a residential lot. We made a few phone calls and found out he had no permits for anyone at all, and He stopped construction because he has red tags now from the city of Austin and Travis County and Hudson Bend Fire Marshal. I don't know if they're going to go ahead with this project. I don't know what the outcome is, but this is how it looks. And he cut down all the trees and built driveways with no permits. Belongs to TT&L Lighting. They install sporting equipment, lighting equipment.
And on the plot it says this is a 5-bedroom house. Do you see a 5-bedroom house?
I see some pipes stored in a large building. I don't see a house.
John Purcell put in an application for a single-family dwelling and built this big blue building. Doesn't look like a single-family dwelling to me or anyone else. John really lives in Lakeway at a beautiful house off Sunfish. This is his dwelling, not this building. Thomas and Patrick Segg bought this double-wide trailer. Within months, I got a notice saying they would like to get a beer and liquor permit, basically open a bar. This is what started the Cardinal Hill Homeowners Association and the fight for our rights and our deed restrictions. When I asked about 15504, they said they had absolutely no permits whatsoever. A nice building with no permits. Just recently, I received a notice about South Austin Marine, Lakeside, which has been operating for almost 2 years. After reading the report by the city, I found out they have got absolutely no permits. No permits whatsoever. They've been in operation for 2 years. County officials go past this facility every day. I cannot believe no one stopped to ask if you had any permits. It took the city to bring this to light because no one in the county was confident enough to catch it in 2 years. Now, 1 year later, Mr. Turner is back. He's put in once again false information to the city saying that he's checked with the deed restrictions and this is not a problem. Fact is, the property he bought is strictly residential and it says so. We notified him a year ago. He still filled out forms illegally, but the fact is Travis County will not do anything about it. We also contacted Gerald Doherty, the county commissioner for Precinct 3, which we were in. He basically blew us off and was too busy to speak because he had to go to a toll road meeting. He's too busy pushing toll roads at us and not helping the citizens of Travis County.
As you can tell, I haul my own water like a lot of my neighbors. I'm just like everyone else in this county. I'm just trying to get along. I've fought the TNRC for many years now, trying to make them do right. The incompetency in the county is just too intolerable to let stand. Travis County is a gorgeous place, the center of our state. We cannot let these people who have no caring interest ruin our community by letting unplanned growth, by granting permits to people who do not deserve them, who lie and fraudulently put in these applications.
So, when you can't get help from your county officials, there's no one to turn to but yourself. The deed restrictions are enforceable only if you, the landowner, or the homeowners association file suit. No one else will file suit for you. You have to do it yourself. Together as a homeowners association, it helps by diversifying the costs and having more people involved. But the fact is, it's up to the individual landowner to enforce their deed restrictions. The county, the state, no one else will do that for you. Also, if you do not enforce your deed restrictions in a timely manner, you could lose your deed restrictions. Because if you do not enforce them, the case can be made that they're not enforceable. So, to keep your deed restrictions and your rights, you must enforce them. It's up to us to enforce our deed restrictions and make sure our neighborhood is safe and viable for everyone.